Our team showed today. It hasn't been an easy season for us, but for us to be able to come together and perform like that and play for each other, all the credit goes to our players and their belief in each other and their belief in what we've been trying to do all year. That was a really fun game to coach. I'm sure it was a fun game to play in. You know, Manhattan, they really had our number last time we played. They're a really tough team, really well-coached team, can really shoot the ball well. And you know, we knew it was going to be a battle today. Give Manhattan a lot of credit, but just really proud of our players and their toughness and resolve and belief in themselves, because if you want it to come together at the right time, it did for these players, and I'm just really happy for them.
Okay, do we have any questions?
Yeah, Coach, you've talked about all year, if it could all come together and just kind of click that what this team was capable of. Do you think they showed that today?
I think so. You know, and you know, it's when you make some shots, you build some confidence, and that helps. But I was really proud of our defense in the first half. I thought we did a really good job against a team that can really shoot the ball. And you know, we gave up some layups, and we had to tweak some things. You know, at halftime we talked about it, but it was their focus and it was their intensity and their belief. You know, it's when you've had the kind of season that we've had in conference, it's hard to believe. But I think it's a credit to our seniors. I think it's a credit to our leadership that, you know, they stayed with it and they stayed for each other, and we're here to live another day, and that's all that matters.
Coach, can you go one more step with the defensive energy, particularly in the first half, around the two media timeouts? It seems that set the whole pace for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Well, you know, when you have a player like Tehresa who sets the tone for everybody else behind her, you know, Ida and Kelsey have played very well defensively. Meg's kind of been on an island by herself as our only post player. You know, those players play with a lot of energy and a lot of intensity, but I have to really credit our bench. I have to credit, you know, Kanika for coming in today and making an impact right away, and for what Clara Soleil did off the bench was really important for us. And, you know, Bree Logan was diving on the floor for loose balls, so it was a full team effort. And I think that they played with that energy today and that belief that, you know, we were able to hit the reset button and say, you know, let's remember the stuff that we did in the non-conference, because, you know, we had the first non-conference winning record we've had in years, and to just kind of hit the reset button and be able to ride that energy, I think really helped us.
Kanika, as a senior coming into this game, faced with the fact that it could be your last game, how much were you thinking about that, and how much did it impact your play today?
I mean, I thought about it a lot, but going into this tournament, you can't really think about that too much. You gotta just play your best and hope you can go to the next round. Happy to win our way today, and hopefully we get embarrassed.
Are there any other questions? We'll get you later on.
Can you just talk about playing on this court? You've had some huge games here. What is it about this quarter, maybe just the MAAC tournament?
I have no idea. I don't know. I guess it's the floors or something. I don't know. It just always goes my way when I come here. I feel more confident on this court, and the shots just go in.
Tehresa, can you just talk about, as leader of this team, what this win means for you guys, and how great it felt to put it together, especially in the MAAC tournament?
I mean, it means a lot, and it was really awesome to see how after the rough season that we've had, we're able to come together where it really matters and really just put on a good show. We were able to get in the game, and we hustled after loose balls. As Coach mentioned, we didn't play perfect, but we played hard, and that's something that really went well with us.
That's right.
Coach, can you talk about Marist?
They're really good. They've won a lot of championships in a row, and I'm really, really excited that our fans came down to support us today, because our band and our cheerleaders, when we walked through those doors, it felt like a tournament. And it's little things like that at Siena that make a really big difference and create a tournament atmosphere and create excitement. And we walk through the doors to have the support of the fans and the people that we do. You know, our guys have enjoyed that all year long. We've enjoyed it at home all year long. We've got great support. And it really, really helps our players realize that this is a fun time. This is a fun thing that we have going, and we have nothing to lose. We know Marist inside and out. They know us inside and out. We played them well at their place, despite 10 minutes. At our place, we're going to forget that game, and we're going to move on. And, you know, we'll see what we can do.
Okay.
Ali, I don't know if you've been asked this before, but what went into such a good shooting performance tonight?
Yeah.
Today, not tonight.
I have no idea, because we'd be shooting like that all year long if I knew. Probably just the mental toughness of our players, you know. And Kelsey's been shooting the ball really well. Kanika's always good in tournament time and clutch situations. I think the only two she missed were kind of last-second ones that we had to get a shot off, you know, a shot clock winding down. Let me take a step back. I got to credit our assistant coaching staff because we struggled with their 1-3-1 last time we played them. And Coach Caps and Coach MAAC came up with something that worked for us in the first half. I was shocked Manhattan came out in man-to-man in the second half. But that 1-3-1 bothered us the last time we played them. And John does a great job of running that, and it's tricky to play against. So I have to credit our assistant coaching staff for coming up with a play they figured out from Huey Brown running years ago. I don't know. We taught our players some basketball history on who he is. And
That was before your time.
well, I'm a lot older than people think, Steve. But no, I got to give our assistant coaches a lot of credit for just finding a way to get some easy shots and build some confidence.
Are there any other questions? Okay, thank you very
Thanks.
much.
Go Saints.
Congratulations, Ali.
Thank